So now let's move forward into the letter Gimmel. The Gimmel is the third letter of the Hebrew alphabet, is it not? Now let's learn what it means, because as you learn these letters and you learn the spiritual journey behind these letters, it will radically give you a thirst not only for His language, because I can assure you it's not English. In the millennium, He's not going to be speaking English or Spanish or French. You know why it's 1,000 years? Because that's how long it's probably going to take us to learn Hebrew. Okay? He wants us to learn His language, ladies and gentlemen. Watch what Gimmel means as we walk through. This is the original Gimmel. Okay? Today's block letter, Gimmel. And this is the chart of Gimmel, kind of the evolution of the letter Gimmel. You can see the gematria is 3. What is 3? What is gematria? Gematria simply just means that every Hebrew letter has a number attached to it. And every number is a Hebrew letter. Okay? They didn't have separate letters and separate numbers. They were connected. So its gematria was 3. You can see its pictograph form there was kind of a leg or an L. Looks like today's letter L. And if you get to the Katav Ivri, which is about 3,000 years old, then you move up to the Katav Esherit. That is the letter format of what our Lord Yeshua saw. When He read the scrolls, that's what He read. Okay? And then today's book type, you can see, is what we're going to be talking about. Camel. It means camel. That's what Gimmel means. Okay? Gimmel is connected to a camel. Matter of fact, if you look carefully, you can almost kind of see a camel in the actual letter itself, with the legs and with the neck. Now, what is a camel? Now, to us today, that is kind of a strange but interesting animal, but it doesn't mean a whole lot to us today, because we drive cars and we drive SUVs and we fly planes and everything to get around in our transportation. But in ancient Egypt, this is the modus operandi of transportation for which group of people? The rich. If you were poor, what were you riding on? A donkey. Okay? This is why Mary and Joseph came in on a donkey and not on a camel. Do kings come in on donkeys? No. Kings come in on camels. Okay? So transporting you back in time to ancient Israel in ancient days, 2,000-3,000 years ago, this was a very, very important animal. And matter of fact, most of you may not know that a camel is a very fast animal. It's a very fast animal. It can go very quickly when it needs to, and is the perfect animal for walking through ancient Israel and the sands in the wilderness. That'll be important as we move through. Come and join us as we travel back in time 4,000 years ago to discover exactly where the holidays of Christmas, Easter, and even Valentine's Day come from. Why do we celebrate the birth of Jesus on December 25th? Whose birthday really is on December 25th? Where did we come up with December 25th? Where did the star on top of the Christmas tree come from? Where did the Christmas tree itself come from? Where did St. Nicholas come from? Are we sure that St. Nicholas even existed? Have you ever wondered where the famous phrase, ho, 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 comes from? It comes from the late 1600s when they used to have plays, and before the devil would come on stage, he would announce himself by saying, ho, ho, ho. Did you know that original Santa's elves weren't little guys that made toys? They were Krampus demons that would punish the children if they weren't good for that year, while St. Nicholas would give them gifts if they were good. Who is the Easter Bunny? Where did we get Easter eggs from? Why do we celebrate Easter on the first Sunday after the vernal equinox? Did you know that Christmas was illegal in the United States until the mid-1800s? Can we celebrate these holidays according to the Bible? This is by far the most popular video on the internet on the history of Christmas and Easter. This video has changed hundreds of thousands of people's lives, and it will change your life too.